Okay, guys. Well, I haven't really got a script for this, so I just thought I would just turn on the camera and talk. So let's get straight to it. Manchester United 1, Huddersfield 1. Now, did we really expect anything different? I certainly didn't. And I'm sure most Man United fans by now understand where the team is at right now. I mean, it's basically rock bottom. I mean, morale must be really low. Um, so yeah, I mean, the game itself was exciting. Actually, it was an exciting game. So for all those United fans who say, "Oh, I'd like to see United play attacking football and just lose," well, and win or lose, they did kind of play attacking football, I guess, because it was kind of like a basketball game, especially second half. It's very exciting. Obviously, McTominay got the goal, and he is definitely a standout player for the future. I think he's got a lot of potential, and I think he's got the right spirit to be a United player. As far as the other players, I thought Pogba was okay. I thought he was all right. I know that we expect more. We expect a Rolls Royce player, but the thing is yeah, we don't know. I mean, we don't know. Is his mind distracted? Is he going to Real Madrid? This is a question that we'll only find out once the season ends, I guess. It is a bit of a circus. You'd like to think that a player would try and squash all that circus that the media like to bring out on the transfer window with transfer rumours and is he going to go and is he going here, and just like every season we always heard about Ronaldo, you'd think that he would want to squash all that and say, I'm at United. But I suppose it's a valid consideration to get rid of him. And I'm on the fence with it, if I'm being honest. Being a fellow Pisces too, I'm a little bit on the scales with this one. So I don't know. I can see for or against, because yes, he hasn't been good, but he is a quality player. He does have a lot of potential. So I think either way United could win, because if United can get a lot of money for him, then obviously that would be a good thing, because then you could use that to buy more players, maybe get a really good striker. I think United's problems don't just lie in defence. I think it's attack, because I don't think they score enough goals. I think the defence looks so bad because the attack puts a lot of pressure on the defence. And any defence would look bad if you have a lot of pressure on you. United tend not to have the ball a lot in games, and they tend to be the ones, apart from against the smaller teams. I don't think it's defence. I think United should have scored 4 or 5 goals today, but they couldn't. They should have won it 4 or 5-1. It's not, they should have won it 1-0. I think that's the main issue with United. I think they don't score enough. Look at Liverpool. They won 3-2. They conceded 2 goals, but they scored 3, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? So I think the attack is a bigger issue than people realise, and I hope that a lot of people can see that. Obviously, you see the Ashley Young tribe, Ashley Young out tribe in full force again today. We've seen Luke Shaw make the mistake for the goal, for Huddersfield goal, but instead it's all Luke Shaw's fault, all Ashley Young's fault. It's crazy. No one wants to have a go at Luke Shaw. I'm starting to think he's the Messiah. Is he the chosen one? Because no one ever has a go at Luke Shaw. He's like, how dare? It's like when Mourinho had a go at him. It was a thing, wasn't it? How dare you criticize Luke Shaw? It's like he's a very privileged young man. He's basically allowed to do as he pleases, and everyone's got to lump it basically. Whereas Ashley Young, the ones who have served the club for a long time, get trodden on and told to do one. Go figure. I think United fans need to calm down. I am fully, you know, I don't know how to put it. I am fully, my feet are firmly on the ground. I am an adult football fan. I am a grown-up man. I am not someone who is just emotional and just reacts off what everyone else is saying and starts, keyboard warriors tweeting professional footballers disrespectful things and trying to get personal with players like you know them. And the thing is that it's just a game. It's just a game. It's just entertainment. That's all it is. And I think that the more football fans realise that, then the more you'll get an enjoyable game, and the more you'll enjoy the game more a bit, because then you won't take it too seriously to the point where you're ready to insult someone's family because they had a bad game today. And so some people are willing to go the full whack and assassinate someone for it, like they did with the Brazilian defender. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. But all in all, I think, okay, summer's nearly here. I think, yes, there are some players that need to go. I think a lot of fans love the transfer window because it's like going shopping for them, so it's like they're not even bothered about the football. They're more bothered about just having new names. And I think it's the new shiny thing mentality. And I think that sometimes you just have to coach players, and sometimes you just have to spend time with players and develop them. And I think that's very possible when you've got a group of talented players, that they can be developed by the right person. I don't think always the answer is to go out and buy a load of players, because that's what Van Gaal did as well. But anyway, that's a whole nother tangent. But I think, yes, we could do with, like I say, attacking players would be welcome, because I think it puts pressure on people like Martial and Lukaku if they're still going to be here, which we wait and see. Would I get rid of Lukaku? Would I get rid of... You know what? I probably would. Well, if they're not willing to be second choice, I would probably get rid of Lukaku and Martial, to be honest. Okay, sorry about that camera issue. But yeah, I would definitely look at Lukaku or Martial to go. I wouldn't mind if they went. Martial disappoints me, to be honest. He came out of nowhere. He was amazing. That Liverpool goal, I've replayed it about 100 times. That he scored in his debut. It's an amazing goal, but I just don't see the superstar quality there when you think about the players in the past that United have had, like Scholes, Ronaldo's, people who are magical players. I don't think he's even close, because he just doesn't do it enough. I think actually Memphis Depay was actually a bit better than him, funny enough. And that's the thing. I think United have had some talented players come through. If we put a list together of all the players United have had, we could put together an amazing team. But I think various managers have not fancied certain players like Daley Blind, Di Maria, and what's happened is that we've got rid of quality, and then got someone who was just average, So we're too quick to get rid of players in the past, and I think that I'm to be honest, I'm not a bit frightened of this talk of, let's get everyone out again. We've done that quite a few times in the past couple of years, so what makes you think that we're going to replace it with someone better this time? We've had so many players come through, and for one reason or not, they've not been able to sort of cement a place, and then they just go and disappear, and we replace it with someone who's not quite as good. There's been some great players. Daley Blind, wow. I mean, I couldn't understand that one. I couldn't understand. I don't know if it was Mourinho's idea, but that was one thing that I just think, wow, why? he was a quality player. And the Van Gaal team that he assembled, I liked that team. That was a team that looked dangerous. That was when Martial was actually a decent player. And they totally dismantled that and told Van Gaal to do one. It's almost as if the people upstairs actually don't want United to do well, because that team was poised for success. I felt that team was ready the next season to be successful, and I still to this day don't understand why they got rid of Van Gaal, and especially in the way that they did. It was very strange, very, very strange. And I know the top four is a thing, but for them to have so little patience like that, to not even see if the next season, as Van Gaal said, they could challenge. He would challenge in the third season, he always said. And they didn't even give him a chance to do it. Maybe they thought he was doing too well. I'm starting to think maybe they thought he was doing too well, so they decided to get rid of him so that he doesn't fulfill what he was supposed to do, because that team looked amazing and he was playing young players. That was when we saw the likes of Lingard, Rashford. That was what we wanted. And no, I know it was slow football, but the fans can't wait, you see. And that's the problem. It's maturity. When you're mature, you don't mind sitting in a restaurant and waiting for a good meal to be cooked. But when you're a child, you just want the food now and you're crying, "Mummy, I want the food now." But that's how a lot of fans are. They're like kids in a restaurant. They just want the food now. They don't care how it's prepared. But when you grow older and you mature, you wait and you've got patience because you know that something amazing is being prepared. But for some reason, the United fans really, and it's a myth to this day. I know that it was difficult sometimes because United would be quite erratic under Van Gaal, but I always thought that was just the beginning process, and I saw it as that. But that's another thing. But yes, next game is Cardiff, so should be interesting. I want to keep it brief. I don't want to waffle on. Until next time, guys. See you later. Bye.